Serengeti of the Southern Ocean. It's a term that's used in marketing, but until you really get there, you just can't possibly understand what that means. My name's Paul. I'm a guidebook writer here at Swoop Antarctica, and I've been a guidebook writer for 20 years. I've been very lucky. I've been to some incredible places on the planet, but this was really one trip with the Falklands and South Georgia and Antarctica where I actually kind of came across thinking the marketing talk really fell short because it blew all of my expectations out of the water.
This is our first landing and it is extravagantly pretty.
When I'm traveling, the things that make a trip really important for me are the journey itself, the company, people I'm traveling with, the cultural, the historical aspects of the destination, and the trip should have a sustainable angle. So every year at Swoop, our Antarctica team get the opportunity to go down to the Antarctic Peninsula. So being offered the chance to do this trip but add in South Georgia and Falklands was incredibly exciting. These are 3-week trips, so not many people get the chance to get to these really, really remote places. South Georgia for me was just a completely overwhelming destination.
Pretty bonkers. This whole place is bonkers. It's almost like it shouldn't even exist in real life. We're in some kind of freaky virtual reality simulation of what a wildlife documentary is. But if I just pan around the camera, every one of these little dots, you can see the glacier in the background. Every one of these dots is a penguin. It is just the most remarkable thing, I think, maybe possibly that I've ever seen actually, which just seems incredible.
And when you consider that the trip starts with a few days in Falklands, it's this great appetizer, wonderful bird life, amazing history, then through to South Georgia. But then you've still got Antarctica to come. You sail south from Antarctica, you see your first icebergs, and you get all excited about seeing the white continent. So having these 3 destinations wrapped up in one trip is just a really wonderful experience.
So, Cuvier Bay, where I'm currently experiencing a complete breakdown with the English language to describe the scene, because it is just incomparably beautiful.
So for me, this trip really ticks all the boxes for a fantastic travel experience. You've got this sort of long voyage, this whole journey, spending time with interesting people. There's incredible wildlife, there's extraordinary history, and the chance to see incredibly diverse and beautiful landscapes.